Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we were... I always have my volume up, so... What were we doing? We were making our way through the shower room. We got through sublevels 2 through 5, I believe? Which is a lot for an episode. In this episode, we're going to try and complete the shower room. We'll see if that happens or not. Okay. We have another freaking, one of these, the little bug, I believe is its name. Please, play it. Just it's dead. Okay. Okay, whatever. So, this sublevel is a little bit of a pain, like the last one. I am a little bit concerned because these two are stacked up already. Yeah, we just, okay. So this sublevel is very dangerous. I'm going to just tell you, freaking, be very careful, be very mindful. We already have a Wollywog here. It's a great start. Please. Okay, nice. Oh, I love purple Pikmin. So yes, this sublevel is very dangerous. There's this little corridor over here, and I'm just going to tell you, be very careful about this corridor. Just be extremely careful. That has, well, we'll see. We'll talk. Get there. Got a treasure. Oh, a Snapple. I used to love Snapple tea. Like, oh, okay. Weevils. God, this is a munched Weevil, right? So this one's fine. That's the poison one. Hey guys, you don't need to worry. Okay, so I used to love Snapple. Like, I used to have so much Snapple tea when I was younger. But then, like, you know, like, it wasn't the best tasting tea. I'll tell you that. But name Abstract Masterpiece, nice. But like, you know, it was decent. It was okay. I liked it. So I'm just going to do this. Okay. This corridor. We have some business. I can already see. It's a volatile Weevil. Ooh, man, I should have tried and used it to kill that bulb orb. Hello. So, there's going to be quite a few Dweevils. There's another munched Weevil in that one. There's going to be quite a few Dweevils in this corridor. And it's this specific... Oh, I thought that was another volatile. And it's this sublevel specifically that has this arrangement too. Honestly, at the moment, I can't think of any other caves that have a structure like this. But again, like, okay, so I can see an issue with the caves in this game and there not being that, like, many diverse, like, yeah, like not that many memorable, like, actual areas in the caves. Like, of course, you will remember, like, the themes of the caves. But, like, you're not gonna, like, theme Jaw. It's freaking, what is that, Adventures? Yeah, you're not gonna, like, find, like, most people are probably not gonna, like, remember, like, details of, like, individual sublevels and stuff like that. So, I can see where some people are coming at, okay, that was terrifying. Oh, more blue Pikmin stuff. Yeah, I could just see how, like, the caves not being as memorable as, like, the above ground locations in this game and the other games. Like, how they're not as memorable. I can understand that, and I can understand how they can be so bland. Why? No. Guys, what are you doing? Now is not the time. I remember I watched this video talking about like the music in this game. And how honestly the music isn't that memorable and the caves aren't that memorable to begin with as well. It's honestly like you don't it's not that memorable. And you know, I can see why. But I also, since this is my freaking favorite game of all time, of course I'm gonna remember like pretty much all the soundtracks, like the whole entire soundtrack and stuff like that of all the caves. Like I remember pretty much all of the themes of all of the caves, because they do have their own themes. Like this playing right now, I know for a fact that we will hear it in later caves as well. But this is basically like the theme of this cave. Maybe I'll quiet down for a second just to let you guys hear. I think it's a really nice theme. Also, name Rubber Ugly. So something that I find funny about this is that we saw a duck, a rubber ducky head, I think in Citadel Spiders, and it was called the Paradoxical Enigma, I believe is what it was called. And now we get this freaking just Rubber Ugly. It's the same thing. Why is this ship? Why? Or is it Olimar? I think it's Olimar. Anyway, shower room, sub-level 7. What we got here? Final floor, that's what we got. That's nice. So yeah, that's sort of why I call this one another sort of like the shower, or sort of like the Staggered Hole, because they're both 7-floor caves. And you know, it's not too bad. Anyway, before we even go towards the boss, I'm trying not to show it as well. Although the music's probably gonna play in a second here. This is really? Really? Oh my gosh, this is one of the weirdest freaking layouts I've had on this sub-level. There's a gate right here that leads to nothing. This whole section loops around for no reason. And then there's a gate right there that leads to nothing. Okay, I don't think there's any flowers on here or candy pop buds that we need. I will say though that there were floors that did have candy pop buds, and some of them we didn't see because I already had enough Pikmin, so very much just look out for those if you need them. Anyway, why not? Let's just do it. So, this is a new enemy slash boss. This is the Ranging Bloister. Like the Toady Bloister, it is basically an enlarged version of it. Now, unfortunately, I cannot do the strategy that I wanted to show you guys, that I think is a really good strategy. Mostly because we do not have any room. There's actually, this is actually a really small arena. Oh boy, I was having a pretty good freaking time in the shower room until this happened. So the Ranging Bloister's gimmick is that it will target whatever active captain there is, and as you can see, it'll glow red or blue depending on which captain you are targeting. The best thing to basically keep it stunned like this is to constantly go back and forth with your captains, basically making it mobilized. And so, like the Toady Bloister, there is this. Okay, there is. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm very nervous. There is the little bulbous, I guess you could call it, on the back of it. That is its weak point. So, something that I find pretty interesting is people that never really found out how to fight this boss. I do find it interesting because they give you a Toady Bloister right outside of the shower room. just so it's like, hey, with this enemy, you have to target this thing. And so, you know, you end up learning that, but then also, like, once it's targeted on a captain, I'm gonna show this off, it can be extremely hard to get back to the freaking back of it. I am being very reckless right now. This can get dangerous. But yeah, it can get pretty it can get pretty hard to hit the back of it again. So oh boy, I have to cough. I am sorry about that. So it can get pretty hard to hit the back of it, but really, honestly, if you just have this strategy, it'll turn out fine. As you can see, we did it unscathed, and it's honestly one of the easier bosses out of the few. I'm so sad though that I couldn't like demonstrate what I actually wanted to demonstrate with my strategy. Because I do have a pretty nice strategy. Processing. How odd. The gooey creature dissolved, leaving this curious item behind. It appears to be coated in slime. Are you sure you want to collect this? Absolutely sure. You'll toss just about anything in my hold. It'd be nice if you cleaned occasionally. No. Not taking care of it. How dare you, Olimar. Anyway, a strategy that okay, hi. Guess I'll take it. So, a strategy that I did want to, attempt was, you see how there's this opening right here? Let's say that this was an opening as well, and there's these two gates here, right? So, a strategy that I normally do is that I take half of the squad with one captain and the other half with the other, and then just constantly going back and forth instead of being in this small arena, because honestly, this is a relatively small boss arena. Especially for how big the ranging Blaster is. So, I just go back and forth, not having to worry about managing this arena. Fortunately, we weren't able to do that because the game had to be dumb and make this giant loop. Oh boy. Gotta love the game though. It tries its best. Anyway. Now I have this horn, it looks like. Amplified amplifier. This shape is well suited for the emission and amplification of sound waves. A moment, please. I shall use this as the final part in my new sound equipment. The Mega Tweeter is done. Captain Olimar, this device has increased the acoustic range of your whistle. So, the amplified amplifier really does increase the range of our whistle. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the size. That is a lot bigger than what we already had, which is really nice. Honestly, the amplified amplifier works really well with the Pluckaphone. As you could probably guess. Like, like, imagine just having a lot more range when, like, just more Pikmin to pluck. Like, it's really good. The amplified amplifier is a really good item. Especially if there's Pikmin far away from you that you are trying to get back into your squad in case, like, you know, there's daylight running out or something like that. So yeah. It is and I will say, it is a pretty good, it is a pretty good tool to have, and I would personally recommend getting it a lot sooner. Probably after the Submerged Castle, if you're following this playthrough. But yeah, now that we have it, we are completely done with the Perplexing Pool. That's crazy. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go on a little hunt right now. You guys are coming with me. We're gonna go get another something. Hello, sir. Ooh, I just thought of something else that I want to do too. Okay, guys, please refrain. Okay, definitely thought of something else that I need to do. Oh, that's actually perfect. Really? You're gonna give me 2? Oh, come back. There. So, I'm gonna let these guys carry stuff back since, you know, they're the lowest out of the 3 primary Pikmin that I have. But, I am going to real quick put all the Pikmin away except for the purple Pikmin and just prepare. Because there is something that I want to do the next day that I want to get over with so I don't have to stress about losing purple Pikmin. It really did suck when we lost 2 of them, I'm not gonna lie. I was really upset. 80. That's really good. It's also good to double check if I actually have... Oh, okay. This is promising. Okay, guys, move it, move it, move it. Actually, Olimar. Okay. You can still take them. They're gonna go and pluck this grass real quick. I will highly recommend to always keep your purple Pikmin flowered. Always make sure of that. Very useful. They actually all might be flowered now, thinking about it. Guys, now is not the time. That should give us a lot more red Pikmin, which honestly, I don't really need at this point, but I feel bad for them. That's nice. I do feel really bad for them. They're honestly the least useful Pikmin type in this game, and it's really sad. Oh, okay. I already have them all flowered. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, that's perfect. And then I think we're good on sprays. Definitely, I would recommend to stock up on sprays before tackling this next area. Because it's really going to be a challenge. Like, I'm not trying to underplay it. These caves are, like, these next few caves, this next area in general, are it's a reason why it's locked behind post game. I'll say that. They are meant to be difficult. So very much I would recommend having sprays. I am just going to go towards the end of the day. Go to sunset. Thank you. Nice. I'm so excited. It's really insane, and I know I said I'm gonna keep on saying that. It really is crazy. We're done with some goal now, and also, jeez, that's bad. Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, you can see the nectar? You know that? Well, let's see what we have now. Today's report. How much did we get today? That's pretty good. Ooh. I'll be fine. These numbers are fine. Although, wait, jeez. What about losing 7? That's not too bad. 49, that's not bad. I think this is Louie's grandpa? I think? Louie, we have suddenly stopped hearing from you. Everything okay? If things get tough, you can always come home. I'll stock up on those big carrots you love. Well, at the moment we don't really know where Louie is, sadly. Olimar sort of ditched him. Anyway, wow. So, we've 100%ed the Valley of Repose. We've 100%ed the Awakening Wood. We've 100%ed the Perplexing Pool. We never have to go to those areas again. In the next episode, we will be heading to the Wistful Wild. I'm super excited. I am both super excited and really scared. Mostly because it has been a minute since I have been to the Wistful Wild. I am going to admit that. This is the post game, this is the end game. The the Wistful Wild is our final area. As you can see, there are 3 caves there. Only 5 above ground treasures. That's different from the 7 on the other areas. So, I will give a more proper introduction in the next episode. And I guess with all that, we're done here. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I don't do that as often as I should. Freaking cat. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And stay safe. See you guys